Hi advanced clarinet players, this is Mrs. Tasha Morelli, here to help you with this worksheet on advanced clarinet high notes working above the break. I just want to remind you that the most important part of playing these high notes is that you cover the holes completely. Check with each one of your fingers to make sure that it is completely covering the hole. If the sound comes out and it's a good sound, then carry on and go to the next note. If the sound does not come out, then keep trying by moving your fingers around and covering the holes. Now, let's go to the exercises. Alright, let's do the first line together. We're going to play these as whole notes. You'll see that the fingerings are on top. Remember to put your thumb and register key down. And while you're playing each note, I want you to look at the picture of the note so you can get used to knowing where it is. And I want you to think of the letter that's printed underneath, for instance, high G, high F, and so on. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. On the second line here, we're going to go G, F, E, D, C, and then we're going to add the high B, which is fingering thumb, register key, 1, 2, 3 on top, 1, 2, 3 on bottom, and both pinky keys. You should have a sticker on the correct pinky keys. If your sticker fell off or you don't have one or you're not sure which pinky keys to push, you can check with your fingering chart, or you can watch one of the earlier videos about the fingerings. Here we go. In whole notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, our next exercise is to do the exact same things as what we did on the first and second lines, but this time in half notes. Remember to think your letter names as you play each note. These are in half notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. Moving on, we're going to do the same exact exercises, but now all we're doing is going to play them as quarter notes. This is a little bit more difficult just because you need to put your fingers down faster. If you're not quite ready for this, go ahead and repeat the previous line. Here we go. Quarter notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest, rest. After you've gotten really successful and doing very well at the top of this page, let's start working on our C scale. This is the hard part of the C scale, going C, B, A, G, and then also G, A, B, C. On top of this line it says, keep right hand down. You'll notice, if you practice on your own, that when you play an A or a G, it doesn't matter if your right hand, your bottom hand, is on the holes and the pinky key or not. It makes the same sound. This is helpful because as you come back up the scale, G, A, and then B, and then C, this way you have fewer fingers to put down all at one time. We're going to start by going down the scale in quarter notes, and then up the scale in half notes. As soon as you hit the A and the G, leave your right hand down, just move your top hand, and then the same thing on the way back up, just like it says. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. You'll probably need to practice this line a lot because it is one of the trickiest parts of playing the clarinet. Don't worry about it, just take your time and practice it slowly. Now that we've got the idea of all these fingerings, we're going to go all the way down the C scale first, from the high notes down to the lower notes. This is the easier way of doing the fingerings. So here we go. We're going to start at the high C in half notes. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now for the hardest part. We're going to go up the C scale. On top of this line, you'll see it says put right hand down right over top of the G and the A. So as you let go of your left hand to play the G, put your right hand in place, all 3 fingers and the pinky for the C, and then you'll be ready after you do A to put your whole left hand down for B. Don't forget your pinky. All right, here we go, half notes. 1, 2, ready, and that's a pretty difficult skill. Make sure you take your time, cover all of your keys, keep practicing, and you will get it. I'll see you at your next lesson.